Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Now this is something completely new that I'm doing. This is like I'm doing a visual novel playthrough and this is ReZero, the Prophecy of the Throne. Now I'll be putting out videos of my, the playthrough. I'll be putting out 30 minutes video, almost like 3 videos per week, which I'm going to do, and like it'll take a bit of time, but I'm going to complete this visual novel. And this is ReZero, so I was like waiting, like I know that this came out quite a while ago, but I was waiting for season 2 to end, like season 2 part 2 to end, and after that I like decided to start playing it. So yeah, now I'm here and I'm doing a playthrough of it. So if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. I usually do anime reactions, timer reactions, but like I decided why not do this. Like I am like I love playing visual novels. Visual novels are one of my another like major pastimes alongside anime. So yeah, like let's do this. Like this is ReZero, and like this is the first time a visual novel of ReZero has come out. So I'm quite excited to see what this is. So yep, so without further ado guys, let's get started with this gameplay. So this is video number 1. So yeah, anyways, okay, so first I'll have to do one thing that is extremely important. I'll change the audio to Japanese. Yes, that's how I like it. Alright, another thing, let me just change the speed to fast. Alright, so okay. Alright, I'm ready. Let's start. New game.
はい最後に腕を天に伸ばして
あ
フィニッシ
Tools
ュ
Radio
ビ
Calisthenics.
クトリー
Okay. Villagers are here.
それにしてもスバルもずいぶん村に
Oh.
馴染んじゃったわね。
It's animated slightly. I like this. Like, you know, it's not like the normal sprites that visual novels have. It's like slightly animated. Okay. Bring the life in everyone.
もうラムやレムよりも有名人なんじゃない？
まあ俺ってばさりげに村を救ったヒーローみたいなとこあるしね
Oh, when does this take place? I'm not sure. Like, he's saying that I put my neck on my line to save the village. That means, is this after the whole, like, this is before Rem became, you know, like that, like that situation. So I'm guessing this is after he saved the.
そし
Okay,
て
let's see.
そのことを恩に着せたり触れ回ったりしないダンディズム
True gentleman.
これはエミリアタンも惚れ直す
Mealy. Oh, they took some liberties, changed the nickname. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to
も
this.
と惚れてないけど。それにちょっとそれとは扱いが違うかも。村の中だとスバルはみんなを助けてくれた英雄っていうより
That's some
指揮者って
legendary
印象の
hero.
方が強いみたい。
Okay, what's the difference between a sage and okay, a hero is someone who's okay, saves someone, like fights. A sage is like, you know, those wise men, I'm guessing.
ほら、不思議なことをいっぱい知ってるから。
Ah, yeah, that's true. Like, as I said, like, extremely knowledgeable, wise.
物知り博士みたいな扱いかいやでも俺がラジオ体操以外に広めたもんって
And it just ended up being way more popular than the villagers are. It's become such a big event that the half the village participates every time, even today.
けどこの短い期間で他に広めたものなんて何かあったか心当たりねえぞにしてもあれから1ヶ月か
Oh, a month has passed. Oh, should I do some recap or should I focus? Let's. Should I? Okay, let's do some recap. Like, I really want to know when this is happening.
全部命が流れ落ちていくのがわかるあと数秒で死が訪れる死にたくない死にたくなんてないんだだって俺は俺が必ずお前を救ってみせる
This is the first thing with the Emilia. When he saved Emilia. This was the moment I, Subaru Natsuki, died for the first time in my life. marking the beginning of my strange fate. And it all had started several hours ago.
これってひょっと
Oh,
し
they're
て
going to.
異世界召
Oh, I
喚
thought.
ってや
Okay,
つ
okay. Let's just like see this. Like they're doing a recap. All right. So for I'm guessing people who have not watched the anime, but who even plays the game if he has not watched the anime. Anyways, before me was an unfamiliar city in an equally unfamiliar world. From the looks of things, it seemed like some kind of fantasy world. A realm where demi-humans walked alongside humans with giant lizards pulling carriages down the main road.
盛大なドッキリじゃなきゃお約束の異世界召喚者ということらしい
It all happened so suddenly when I was walking back from the convenience store. A surprise trip to another world, but that's just the biggest problem here. That wasn't the biggest problem here. Where was everything that normally came along with this fantasy stuff? No pretty heroines, no weapons anywhere, no special abilities yet. Abilities, not as far as I could tell.
もうちょっと福利厚生しっかりしてないと俺みたいなゆとりは納得できないよ
Welfare program, okay. Yeah, you need that.
おっとすいません
Oh,
Oh my god.
いいてえじゃねえか。
Gaston. His name is I never knew this guy's name. Gaston.
なんだてめえ見かけねえ面だな
Don Khan.
言ってえ思いしたくなきゃ出すもんだしね
Don Khan Chin. Okay. Three guys got on my case spouting the typical lines you'd hear for the thugs like them. I decided to call them Don Chin Khan. Oh, those were names he gave him. Okay. They surrounded me, punching, kicking me all over. I was beaten to a pulp without a chance to fight back. Was that really it? I hadn't even done anything yet. Was I really going to die all alone in a place like that?
そこまでよ
Okay, Mia comes in. Just then a voice rang out like silver bells and there stood an unbelievably beautiful girl.
それ以上の狼藉は見過ごせないわ
The girl summoned magical shots from eyes from thin air, knocking down all three of the thugs one by one. Then,
相手が魔法使いだろうが貴族だろうが関係ねえ囲んでぶっ殺す
やれるものならやってみたらいいよ
whoa, Puck
この
looks.
子に何かしたら松代までたたるから
Puck looks
ま、そ
weird.
の場合君が松代なんだけど
His body's too big. What the hell? Puck's body should be smaller. Like he looks like a person inside a costume or something.
精霊術師かくそ覚えてやがれ
Yeah, Puck looks weird. What the hell? This cute silver-haired girl had saved me from danger. Our encounter had determined how I'd be living in this world. I truly believe that. Her name, which I didn't know at that time, is Amelia. Put simply, she's nothing less than an angel. Oh, and that flying cat thing is a spirit of ours, named Puck. He has all sorts of abilities, not to mention his fluffy fur is also amazing to pet.
ありがとうな
勘違いしないでただ助けたわけじゃなくてあなたに聞きたいことがあっただけだから
She proceeds to explain that she had been looking for something even though she was super busy and in a big hurry to find it. She just stopped to help me out. Despite that, all she did afterwards was tell me to be more careful next time. She even tried to leave without me repaying her. How could I not help out a girl like her? And it had nothing to do with the fact that she's totally my type.
なあ俺に手伝わせてくれないか君に恩返しがしたいんだ
恩返しなんて必要ないわあなたは質問に何も知らないって答えたそれで治療の対価は十分だもの
交渉ななら俺は俺のために君を手伝う一日一善それならいいだろ
One good deed a day.
うん分かったわただお礼なんてできないからね
お礼なんかもらったら一善にならないだろうああ、
here it is.
君の名前なんて言うんだ
さてら
Oh my god, like now listening to this is so weird, you know? Like after knowing everything.
サテラっていうのよろしくなサテラ俺なんか変なこと言った
Like I can feel what Puck felt at that moment, you know, when Emilia said Satella.
そのよろしく
趣味が悪い
Oh my god. The name Emilia first identified herself with to me was a pseudonym. The Witch of Envy went by that name, which was why Puck pointed out that her statement was in poor taste. So, although Emilia said it for her own, for my own consideration, to deter any further involvement, of course, that was something I only found out about later.
で、サテラが探してるのって希少ってやつなのか？
うん、すごく大切なものなの。でも取られちゃって、あれ以外なら諦めもつくけど、あれだけは絶対にダメ。
And so we walked around the royal capital in an attempt to figure out where her insignia has been taken off to. Though I did end up not being very useful, I couldn't read anything in this world after all, nor did I understand the way the world works. Pretty sure I was getting in the way.
盗品を裁くなら貧民街。で、この盗品蔵まで来たけど、本当に行くの？
言ったでしょ？あれは大切なものなの。
絶対に取り返す。だろ？よし、ひとまず石膏は俺に任せてくれ。ここまでのおめえ、きれいに洗って返上してやるぜ。
気をつけてね。
ああ、帰りが遅くなるかもだから、先にご飯食べてていいよ。
バカ。
I have to say that this was the silliest and happiest moment for me. I mean, I'd finally gotten her to laugh. But oh my god, yeah, this is okay.
なんだこれ？血？
ああ、気
Oh,
づいてしまったのね。
oh my god.
それじゃ仕方ないわ。ええ、仕方ないのよ。
Oh, damn. I wasn't entirely sure what had happened. All I felt was this burning sensation coursing through my stomach, and my mind went black shortly after. I was so preoccupied that I was unaware of my current surroundings. I am not so sure if I'll ever forgive myself for that, all because I let that pain distract me. Oh, so he really did not. Okay, like in the anime, I was kind of always thought that why did he not recognize like Elsa when he met her again? So obviously, like the pain was so bad. Okay. As I lay there fading in and out of consciousness, it hit me that Emilia had been struck down by the blade assailant as well. I'm gonna save you. And there we go. Return by death. It's here that I experienced my first death since arriving in this world.
どうしたんだよ兄ちゃん、急にほうけとつらして。
When I came to, a stern-looking guy was standing before me. All I could do was stand still, confused. I'd go on to find out that this was the safe point for me. Safe point. I'm beginning to dislike that phrase. Whenever I die, I am brought back to a specific place and time in the recent past. I've been sent to this world without any sort of cheat powers, but I was given this single ability. I call it Return by Death. But I don't become fully aware of it until some time later. Anyway, my troubles were far from over here. I ran off still confused by what was happening. All I could do was make my way to the loot house. Okay, so another thing that happened was he did not believe that he had died. He thought that it was all a dream. So he did not really recognize Elsa for that situation as well. This time I found Felt, the thief who snatched Emilia's insignia, and Old Man Rom inside. We should have technically been enemies, but I couldn't find it in me to hate them for whatever reason. In fact, after we chatted each other up for a bit, I became quite fond of them. Despite his fiery appearance, Old Man Rom loves Felt, whom he affectionately cares for as a granddaughter, and Felt returns the appreciation in kind. Knowing this, I wanted to save them from the ensuing tragedy as well.
自分が切羽詰まってでも人のこと助けちまうお人よしもいるんだ。
Even if they were chasing down a thief who stole something they cherished. Showing their concern by saving some worthless stranger and clumsily assuring them not to feel indebted. It took 3 whole deaths for Emilia's kindness to touch the core of my very being. I had to get Emilia's insignia back no matter what. I returned by death 3 times by now after overcoming the intense battle in the loot house. I finally came face to face with Emilia again. Okay, they skipped the potion, like thankfully. Because obviously it would be kind of we all know this, what happened. With Felt, Old Man Rom and Reinhardt watching, I looked into Emilia's eyes.
さて、俺の名前は夏木すばる。 いろいろと言いたいことも聞きたいこともあるが、それらはとりあえず置いといて、まず聞こう。君の名前教えてほしい。
エミリア。私の名前はただのエミリアよ。ありがとう、スバル。
I took Emilia's outstretched hand in mine. The smile of hers, along with her name, were the only rewards for all my efforts, but they were more than enough for me. Thus marked the end of my first battle, having overcome numerous hardships along the way. Although my stomach still got sliced open in the end, and I quickly lost consciousness. Yeah, that was like a late reaction, you know. When I woke up, I was at the place when Emilia was staying, inside Loswell's manor. After surviving the battle at the loot house, I had obtained Emilia's true name, her cat fairy's appreciation, and had been offered a night's life at the noble's mansion.
この屋敷、食事の前にピエロの余興とかあんの？
Oh
コストパフォーマンス
god.
悪くない？
Like, after season 2, like looking at Roswell.
ピエロとは面白い意見だね。私がこの屋敷の当主、ロズワール・エル・メイザースだよ。
The sketchy looking dude is a margrave of this territory, known as Roswell. He's apparently been helping Emilia out for some reason or another.
許してください、お客様。レムだけは見逃して、姉様を汚してください。
What?
やめてちょうだい、お客様。ラムは見逃して、レムを陵辱するといいわ。
Wait, I think this should be opposite, wouldn't it be? Like, they like care for each other so much, like the sisters. Twin mates tending to him are Ram and Rem. They mess with me using their sisterly love.
また妙なやつが増えたのよ。ロズワールの考えはベティにはわからんかしら。
I'm guessing the chemistry of like Subaru and Beatrice won't be as much because obviously like everything that happened was in season 2 part 2. So whatever like is going to happen here, I'm guessing it's before that. Or I'm not sure, let's just wait for it. Last but not the least is Beatrice. She's a cute looking but blunt drill lolly who resides over the manor's library. Having overcome my most recent death, return by death at the royal capital, I was being able to start my new life with these rather eccentric residents of the Roswell's manor. But despite all this, I still hadn't faced all the trials this world had in store for me yet. Okay, so does this start from here? Or not? Okay. During my first day at the manor, I learned about the situation Emilia is currently in during breakfast. Since Kingdom of Luganica has lost its king, Emilia is one of the royal candidates to succeed the throne. Insignia she was looking for in the capital was proof for her candidacy for the royal selection. As a reward for helping her get it back, Roswell offered me a blank contract. Basically, he was telling me to name my price.
さあ、望みを言いたまえ。現状、私はそれを断れない。さあ、君は私に何を望むのかな？
なら、俺の願いはただ一つ。俺をこの屋敷で雇ってくれ。
And just like that, I was hired on as a servant of sorts in Roswell's manor. Decided to secure a foundation for my life here rather than just ask for material compensation. Not to mention that this would help me stay near the girl I like so much. Not bad, eh? Ram and Rem taught me all the ways of servitude in the mansion, and I slowly grew closer to Emilia in the process. I began building up my own way of living in this world.
夏木スバル、今日飛躍の時を迎えます。なんだよ、いたのかよ。声かけろよ、恥ずかしい。
姉様、姉様。なんだか随分親しげに挨拶をされて
It
しまい
feels
ました。
weird to see Rem again, you know? Like, I don't know when she'll come back in the like anime, or did she even come back in the light novel or not, but I really hope it's quick.
レムレム、なんだかやけに慣れ慣れしい挨拶をされてしまったわ。
What was up with them? They were acting pretty cold, but then in my confusion it dawned on me they were calling me a guest like I was some stranger. The past few days I spent here had vanished along with all my scars from the work I'd done. Oh, they're doing it like this. Okay, like I'd returned by death. Like this happened in the anime, but it was quite different. It turns out that this morning was my new save point, and my time at the manor incurred 4 more deaths. I died here more times than when I fought Elsa back in the capital, but it wasn't a matter of my death count up to this point. There were a few things I'd learned after returning by death so many times. First, it seems I have the lingering witch scent on me.
答えてください。あなたは
Okay.
魔女に見入られたものでしょう。
魔女に。
とぼけないでください。そんなに魔女の匂いを漂わせておいて、無関係だなんて白々しいにも限度があります。
The other thing is that I can't explain my return by death part to anyone.
エミリア、聞いてくれ。俺は死に。
Okay. One thing I am quite curious about, why is he unable to tell anyone about the return by death? Like, I know like he can't tell it, but there must be some reason why Satella like did this, like why he cannot express it to anyone. Okay, I can still feel the fear that struck me in that very moment. Time stops around me. I feel a blank hand reach out and stroke my heart. Ha! Wow. My soul crumbles from the fear and pain crushing my heart. It was then I realized I can't tell a single person about my secret. Even if I commit suicide, I'd still return by death. It's not picky about whether I kill myself or if someone else does me in. And yet, no matter how many times I die, I'd never get used to this power. What's even harder is knowing that no one around me will remember our time together. I'm forced to forge my bonds with the people I've previously grown close to. My own head fills with an increasing number of memories only I can remember. But there are certain memories that all of us manage to retain.
ラムにないものがレムにはある。それ認めてこうぜ。レムは優しくて努力家で一生懸命で、あとラムより胸が大きい。レムがいてくれてよかったよ。ありがとう。泣くなって。俺の故郷じゃ来年の話を。
Okay, let's skip that portion. The whole like the thing with the village and everything.
笑えよ、レム。笑って未来の話をしようぜ。とりあえず明日のことからでも。
明日のこと。
笑いながら明日って未来の話をしよう。俺、鬼と未来の話をすんの夢だったんだよ。
鬼がかってますね。
だろ。
After returning by death for 4 times, I'd awaken to another new day, a day where I'd managed to save the manor and the neighboring village of Arlem from a group of Mavis. Well, Roswell was the one to kill him off in the end, but that's just a small detail to the larger story. But at the end of the day, all thanks to our fighting our way through the incident, I was able to achieve my reward of going on a date with Amelia.
じゃあ、俺とデートしようぜ、エミリアタン。
デート？
一緒に2人でお出かけして、同じもの見て、同じもの食べて同じことして、同じ思い出を共有するってこと。
そんなことでいいの？
そんなことがいいのさ。
はい、わかりました。スバルとデートしてあげる。
Okay, I'm guessing this starts from here, the story. Having gone through so much and dying more times than I can count, I managed to rebuild my trusting relationship with the residents of the mansion. I finally obtained the place where it belonged after coming to this world. Yep, it starts from here.
スバル？大丈夫？
Don't worry, I was just having a quick flashback.
おっと、ごめん、大丈夫。鼻も痛くないし、痛って健康。
Okay, I'll probably do today's video a little bit more because most of the time was spent in the flashback.
さあ、話の続きといこう。エミリアタンとの大切な時間を1秒だって無駄にしたくねえよ。確か、俺が広めたもんについてだよな。
Knowledge episode of...
スバルっていろんな変なこと知ってるから。
Yes, like that's my talent.
子供たちに新しい遊びを教えて、芋版だってそう。
Potato stamps.
あと、マヨネーズも。
Oh.
出たな、マヨネーズ。
Yeah, mayonnaise. I can remember a few things about mayonnaise, the whole word or mayonnaise, which will you choose? As a bona fide mayonnaise connoisseur, I'd succeeded in recreating such a delicacy with the Rem's help. Like, I'm really glad, I can pick up few things from here, like small little things. For example, the whole thing with mayonnaise, like if I didn't watch the second season or know what's happening, I wouldn't even be able to pick this up because if you guys have not, I'm sure if you guys have watched the second season, but this is like a spoiler thing with there's a thing with mayonnaise. Like, which will you choose, mayonnaise or the word? So yeah, I'm really grateful. Emilia ended up taking a pretty big liking to it. Oh, I got an achievement for what? Knowing how to make mayonnaise? Okay, it's been a huge hit among the villagers in Aram village, too young and old alike.
しかし魔獣騒ぎの貢献とマヨネーズが同等に語られるのって俺の頑張りが浮かばれねえ。
Oh boy.
みんなのためにそりゃもう体を張って頑張って子供たちを助けに森に入って犬に噛まれ噛まれた俺を助けるために森に入ったレムを助け犬に噛まれ
And again,
最後
Dawn.
危うく犬に噛まれそうになったところなんとかロズワールに助けられあの苦労がマヨネーズと同等って
Like, what can you say, you know? Like, food is a big
あ
thing.
れ俺思ったよりも何もしてなくない？
そうやってつまらないこと気にしないの。
でもさエミリアタ
It feels weird, like changing Emilia Tan with Millie.
スバルが頑張ってたこと分かってる人はちゃんと分かってるもの。
Oh, okay.
ロズワールだってラムだってレムなんか特にそうじゃない。私だってそうなんだから。
え
スバルが頑張ってたこと私だってちゃんと分かってるものだから落ち込んだりしちゃダメ。分かった？
Wakata.
返事は？
はい。
おお
今度は何？壊れたおもちゃみたいな動きしていつもそうなんだから。
That's how a broken toy makes a noise? What?
いや今のは狙ってやったわけじゃなくてつか
Okay.
狙ってないならエミリアタンの方が100倍卑怯だろう。
What are those things that
ど
we're
うあがい
getting?
ても惚れ直すっつの。
はいはいそうやってごまかすの悪い癖だと思います。
Oh, in the ADV part, you can enjoy the storyline and use the auto skip and backlog functions. On the item screen, you can examine all the items you've obtained. In the menu screen, oh, I didn't save. On the menu screen, you can use several game functions such as save, load, and options. On the flowchart screen, you can check the current scenario's progression rate. In the album screen, help button help. Okay.
お屋敷の前に竜車が止まってるわね。
Let me just. I'm just checking, you know, like where is that option? No, I don't want to skip. What the hell? Which is the options button because I need to save, you know. Oh god. Okay, I'll check this later on. Let me just continue. Oh, there's a dragon's carriage in front of the man. Okay. Dragon carriage, you mean those horse carriage looking things? While these seem to be horse-drawn in first glance, they are pretty distinct. Difference between them. The creature pulling this carriage along isn't a horse, but a giant lizard.
そういやオートだと割と普通に見かけたな。今竜車って言った？
ええチリュウが後ろの車を引っ張るんだから竜車って名前でしょ？え嘘まさかこれも私の常識違い？正式
No,
な
I
呼び
don't,
方
I
が
don't
ちゃ
think
んとあるの？
it's correct.
いやいや俺の方が無知なだけ。
Yeah.
エミリアタンが正しいって自信持って大丈夫？
本当に？からかってない？ちゃんとした場所でふわっとしたお話しして変な恥なんてかけないのよ。嘘言ってたらケチョンケチョンだからね。
Walloping? Kechon.
ケチョンケチョンって今日聞かねえな。
Okay.
おおすげえ。
I saw them all over the place at the royal capital, but this is the first time I've seen one up close. Emilia called these lizards land dragons. They're basically the same size as horses from my world. Oh, who is this? New
お
character?
帰りなさいませ。ただいま門の前を失礼させていただいております。
あな
Um,
たは
オートから参りました使いの者です。
emissary of
今使者の方が辺境博にお目通りしているところで。
An emissary of us is kind of envoy.
死
Okay.
者ってお話でしたけどひょっとして
エミリア様のご想像通り王戦に関するお話でしょう。正式な内容は使者の方からお聞きください。どうぞお屋敷の中へ。
Oh,
王戦のわかりました。
okay. So in
お
the
帰りなさいませエミリア様お待ちしておりました。
so in the anime, this doesn't go like this. It's a new character here. All right.
ただいま お屋敷を出ててごめんね。お客様が来ているんでしょ？
はい、王都から使者の方がお見えです。ロズワール様が対応なさっていますが、エミリア様もご同席いただけますでしょうか？
もちろん。私の問題なのに、私が蚊帳の外ってわけにはいかないじゃない。
しかし王都からの使者か。さすがにことがことだからな。まだやらねえようにしないと。
Yeah, like you know, like in the anime, you do pretty much everything, you know.
スバルには悪いんだけど。
Will he do the same thing here?
ここから
Let's
先
see.
は大事なお話の場所だから。
分かってるよ。だから俺も気合をきっちり入れ直したとこで。
その応接間には姉様が同席しています。他の
Ah,
使
here
用
we
人
go.
の出る幕はなくて。スバルくん、分かってください。
嘘でしょ。俺蚊帳の外？
ごめんね、スバル。レム、案内して。
はい。スバルくんは部屋に戻っていてください。後でレムがお茶を持っていきますから。
ああ、言っちまった。そりゃあ異世界知識のしょぼい俺がいたところで何の役にも立たねえだろうけどさ。それでももうちょっと関わらせてくれてもいいんじゃね？
I mean, it's thanks to me that the peace and quiet has returned around here. Although, I do understand I'm a little out of league here. Okay, there are a few things like popping out, like I'll have to check them out later on.
でも納得と諦めとは話が違うんだぜ。さて。
Oh my god, he does the same thing here as well. What is this? I should try asking Rem again. Oh, we have... Oh, I thought this was just like a visual novel. This has like these type of things as well. During movement parts, controls will be to talk to characters on the map, checkpoints of interest to gather items and information. Collected items and information are important to progress, so try talking to various people and checking. An icon will be displayed over characters you can talk to. Okay. Oh, damn. Can I go inside? No.
ごめんなさい。
Hello.
スバルくんのお願いでもそれは。同席は諦めてください。
Okay, after talking to Rem, try moving to another location. An icon is displayed over locations you can move. Okay, so these things. Okay. Like I'm using a keyboard, so it's like a problem for me, you know? Like the menus and everything. I'm just checking which is... What the hell is this? Ink? Oh, this is like a... Oh, here it is. Here's the menu. Okay. This flowchart they were talking about. Okay, so we have this kind of thing. Like there's a loop thing and... Alright, so this will be like that. Like you can like change timelines and stuff. Alright, I'm guessing. Okay, that should be interesting. And album load flowchart. Okay, let me just save the game.
記録しておくとしようか。
Okay, let's go. I should go to the main entrance for now. I'm curious about that guy outside. Looks like I won't be able to get into the reception room. I should get some info from that guy outside then. I can't go empty-handed. I think I should think about this first. What should I bring with me? Alright, Ram's got that stash of expensive tea leaves. But where does she keep them? Maybe Ram might know? Press button where there is nothing to check in order to collect your thoughts. When you're not sure about what to do, an icon will be displayed over any spot you can check. Okay. Okay, so they're telling us about this one. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll give this flower to Rem as a present. Okay. Talk to Rem in the corridor and give her the flower you obtained. Progress to the movement part based on what Rem tells you. Okay, let me check this one as well. Alright. Let's go to Rem. And... Oh, sorry. Not this. There you go.
スバルくんからレムにありがとうございます。一生大事にしますね。
一生は重たいな。そんなに持つんじゃないよ。
気持ちの問題です。この中にお通しすることはできませんが、
Okay, so
それ以外でしたらお力になれますよ。
yeah, I need some information about tea
じ
leaves.
ゃあお言葉に甘えて、姉様の秘蔵の茶葉があったと思うんだけど、
Ram
一体
Ram.
どこにあるんだっけ？
姉様の秘蔵の茶葉ですか。それでしたら厨房の棚の奥に。
Okay.
そうだ、確かキッチンにあったな。
でもあのお茶を飲んだりしたらきっ
Oh
と
boy.
姉様に怒られますよ。
心配するなレム。俺は飲んだりしねえよ。
Wow, good one. I won't be drinking it, but that guy outside might. Well, it's not like I was gonna get anything out of him without taking some risks. Besides, who knows if Ram will find out anyway. If things go well, I can get some information out of that guy without Ram ever finding out about this. If she does, I'll just Noto and beg for forgiveness. Noto, or I think it's called Dogeza. Alright, let's go. The tea leaves are kept in the kitchen at the end of the dining hall. Go and grab them and head to the courtyard. So, this one I'm guessing? Or this one? Oh no, this is a courtyard. What is this? Dining hall. Oh, not here? Okay, there you go. Found Ram's secret tea leaf stash. Now I am ready to go to talk to the guy. Okay, let's go then. Okay, let me see if I can take another flower. I cannot. Alright. Okay, let's go to the courtyard.
ずーっと表で待ってるのも退屈だろう。一服どうだ？
Oh! I didn't even notice. Like in the anime, Wilhelm was there instead of this guy. I suddenly, like, it struck me when like Subaru brought tea for, you know, this guy, because in the anime he did the same thing for Wilhelm. Okay, so this is like alright.
へえ、そりゃ助かるよ。喉がカラカラだったんだ。もらっていいのかい？
Which one should I choose? Okay, let's choose with this one. Like I'm going through whatever Subaru should, like, you know, think. Subaru would probably like do like number 3. What's with this handsome guy? I can't let this guy get near Millie. Should I have slipped something in the tea?
どうしたんだ？
いや、お茶に一服持っておけばと思って。
今の流れでなんでそうなった？これ飲んでも大丈夫なんだろうな。
Oh my god, I don't know if this has some kind of, like, you know, like what can I say, repercussions later on, but I just chose one of it.
さてどうかな。ただこれが尋ねた相手のもてなしだってことを忘れないことだな。
なんて理不尽な脅しなんだ。一体何が目的なんだよ。
Okay.
とりあえず名前を
Yeah, what's your
聞く
name?
ことかな。
そんなことでいいのか。
Taiga.
なら俺はティーガ・ラウレオン。
Tiga.
ティーガでいい。それでそっちは？
俺は夏木スバル。スバルって呼んでくれ。あとお茶に毒は入ってないから安心してくれ。
そうさせてもらうよ。
No.
本当に大丈夫だよな。
I'm a gentleman, you know.
疑り深いやつだな。なんでそんなになっちまったんだ。
明らかにスバルのせいだろ。やれやれ。それでわざわざお茶をご馳走してくれるんだ。
Okay, another
何
thing.
か聞きたいことがあるんだよな。
This guy also reminds me of Otto.
話が早くて助かる。T が
Oh my god, here we go.
恋人はいるのか。
唐突だな。ああ、恋人じゃないが心に決めた人ならいるよ。
Oh,
という言葉で返事になっ
no,
てる。
actually not.
ああ、オッケーだ。
Okay, Subaru's okay with it, so. Sounds like he won't pull any moves on Millie then. Alright, Subaru, like... like this guy, like... the thing didn't even come in his mind that he, like, this Tiga person might be talking about Emilia, you know? Like, he just thought that, okay, like, he won't pull any moves on Emilia, but maybe the person he has in his heart is Emilia. Who knows? That didn't even, like, cross Subaru's mind.
ついでと言っちゃなんだが、今日の訪問理由についても教えてくれ。
これまた唐突だな。でもさっき大事な使者を連れてきたって伝えたはずだ。
Okay.
それは俺も見てたし聞いてたけども、より詳しい話だよ。実は追い出されちまってな。 このままイベント不参加ってのは避けたいんだ。頼む T が親友の頼みだと思って。
距離感の詰め方が雑だな。だいたい無茶なことばっかり言うなよ。俺も親友の助けにはなってやりたいけど、親友がこの屋敷でどんな立場なのかわからないからな。あ
Good.
と親友の素性もよくわからない。
I'm just a person from a different world, you
親
know.
友なのに。
会って5分じゃこれが限界だろう。ただまあスバルがエミリア様を大事に思ってるってぐらいは伝わったよ。その気持ちは俺にもわかる。だから
Hmm.
だから
応援はさせてもら
I'll
う。
be rooting for you.
その
Okay.
役にも立たねえ。
それにしても険しい道の自覚はあるか。相手はルグニカ王国の次期女王。そんなやんごとない立場になるかもだぜ。
Highly revered.
現
Okay.
状はただの超可愛い女の子と冴えない使用人ってだけ。でも未来は無限大だから
Possibilities are
無
endless.
限大だ。
Very true.
誰かに渡すぐらいならふさわしくないと思っても俺のものにする。
Wow.
あとはこっちが釣り合い取れるように日進月歩でウィンウィンってのが理想じゃね
面白い考え方だな。いや正直感心した。そこまで言い切れるのは
Subaru's cut out of a different cloth.
もしかして俺の親友は見た目以上の大人物だったりするのかな。
そりゃ T がだって同じだろ。フードかぶってるエミリアタンの素性に気づいたんだ。
あの可愛らしいローブが何か。
Oh.
エミリアタンが着てたローブって怪しい魔法使いのお手製で人の認識をごまかす効果があんだよ。
Yeah, that's
しかも
true.
新調して強化済み。エミリアタンが許可してるか、それを突破できる人じゃないと見抜けないらしい。
Oh, okay.
つまり先に俺を測ってたわけだ。人が悪いな親友。
い
Buddy.
やいや偶然だって親友。屋敷で茶入れてる間にあれれおっかしいぞって名探偵ばりに気づいただけだから。
This line, Alele Okashizo, this is Detective Conan's line. Whenever like Conan is like in his kid's form, he always uses this line like Alele Okashizo and like starts like you know like explaining whatever like happened in a weird way. So yeah.
その分だと単なる魚者って言い訳は信じてもらえてないみたいだな。ならその見識に敬意を表してと思ったんだが、
Oh.
あれどうもこっちの時
Oh.
間までみたいだ。
Like we also have ran out of time. It's like 45 minutes. I should end it now. Oh, Rem is here. Oh, who is this? I look to where Tiga is pointing and see Rem escorting someone out of the mansion. Is this the emissary they're talking about?
お待たせティーガちゃん。
お疲れさんさくら。
Sakura.
死者の役目は問題なく果たせたのか。
Okay.
もちろんです。このぐらい私にも務まりますから。
Damn, this girl, like, this quite a
そうかい。そりゃ悪かった。
like what can I say? Like she looks like spacey, you know, like one of those like airhead characters.
おい T がこのお姉さ
Yeah,
んは
that's the emissary.
ああそうだよ。俺と一緒にやってきた死者だ。
そうか。
When everyone said it was an emissary, I'd been thinking of some really old fart. So consider me pleasantly surprised that I am like a superior lady like her. Yeah, same, you know. Though she does look pretty tired and her eyes seems to lack any motivation, she was totally yawning a few seconds ago too. She doesn't strike me as the proper type.
あら、ティーガちゃんお友達？男の子のお友達なんて珍しいですね。
Oh, okay, so... Alright.
男の友達が珍しいって。
Yeah.
T がお前そういうタイプか。
判定が厳しい。さくらもせっかくできた親友を混乱させないでくれよ。ご存知珍しい男の友達なんだ。
はいはい。私は桜エレメントです。
Sakura
ティーガちゃん
Element.
の同僚で、あなたは？
俺の名前は夏木スバル。T がの元親友でそっちのレムの同僚だな。
Former friend. Okay.
合格された。
仲良しみたいですね。私からも
ティーガちゃんをよろしくお願いします。それとあなたもオートへいらっしゃるんでしょ。でしたら
Oh,
またお会いしましょうね。では行きましょう、ティーガちゃん。あんまり遅くなるとお姫様が心配しますから。
Princess will worry if we're not home.
はあやれやれ。悪かったなスバル。けどさくらの言う通りだ。次はきっとオートで。それ
Alright.
じゃまたな。
というわけ
Okay, I should stop it
オ
here.
ートに行くんだろ。俺ついていくから。
Alright, so I'll like just save it here. Let me save it in the first one.
セーブしとくわ。
Alright, so yeah guys, that's it. I'll end this here. So thank you guys for watching. This was the first video of this like playthrough, and as I said, like I'll probably put like 3 videos a week. Like I'll like do it something like that, and like it will be like short videos like this, like 45 or 30 minutes. So be sure to like tune in if you guys are, you know, like enjoying the playthrough. And yeah, like I always wanted to play a ReZero game, and like it's just technically not a game, but it's like a visual novel and with some interactive elements. So yeah, I'm quite excited about this. And as far as we can see, like the story is up till the whole like Subaru saving the village, and then after that I'm guessing it changes a little bit. For example, there's 2 new characters like Tiga and Sakura. So it's going to like, I'm guessing like this is like a place where a branch happens, like, you know, like so ReZero's whole world is like a branch, like it like goes into parallel worlds. For example, like what Subaru would have done in different situations, and it like changes the direction if he chose another you know, choice, like which are like these if stories that I've been hearing about, the if stories, like the Wrath if stories, the Sloth if stories, all of these if stories. So like ReZero is like a parallel world, and we've already seen kind of like in season 2 how like Subaru kind of saw what happens to the worlds where he died, like after his death. So like parallel worlds happens whenever like Subaru restarts or something, like he takes some significant choice. So I'm guessing this is like one of those parallel worlds, like what would have happened if something like this, like, you know, if it went like this or something. So yeah, like I'm quite excited to see where this goes. And Rem is here, like that's like an amazing thing, you know, like we've like Rem like, it's been a long time we've seen Rem, you know, so I'm really glad we can like interact with Rem as well. So like that's a good thing. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. So I'll be back with a new video of ReZero, Prophecy of the Throne, within a few days. And as I said, like I'll be doing maximum 3 videos a week, and each video will be like this, like what can I say, like 35-40 minutes long. So yeah, be sure to tune in and be sure to subscribe if you are not subscribed, because like, you know, you'll get to know whenever I put out the video. And press the like button if you enjoyed my first video on it and the first playthrough. And yeah, so I'll and also comment down below if you want to say anything, like if you want to, you know, like share anything, I'll be definitely be checking them out. So yeah guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video of ReZero Prophecy of the Throne. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.